Eagle Scouts are known for their leadership skills, commitment to hard work, and a passion for exploration. But only one Eagle Scout is known far and wide for his collection of Eagle Scout Award medals. Reverend Dr. Terry Grove's lifelong dedication to scouting, in which he has served numerous Central Florida Council leadership positions while receiving many awards for his service and achievements, led him to owning the largest collection of Eagle Scout Award medals in the world.
My son received his Eagle Scout Award in 1983. I was a scoutmaster of his troop, and then he received his Eagle Award. I looked at his award, and I had mine on, as you could do as an adult at Special Courts of Honor. And I looked around the room, and there were several others that had their Eagles, and I noticed that all of them were different in one form or another. And that stimulated me to begin to think about, well, what is the history of the Eagle Award? How many different awards are there? What did they look like? And so I started to gather information, began to do research, met with people who had done some work on Eagle Scout medals and awards, gathered information from them, contacted the companies that made the Eagles and gathered information from them, and put all of that together eventually, and in 1991 published my first book. It was called The Comprehensive Guide to the Eagle Scout Award, and it was a complete layout of all the medals, the patches, hat pins, and so on that boys could wear on their uniforms. And the display that you see here is now some years later and much larger than it was when I first got started in the 90s. I've been fortunate to have the display in the National Museum in Dallas. It has been at the 2005 and 2010 National Jamboree in the NISA tent, and since 1990 it's been at the National Order of the Arrow Conference in the museums and display area.
Without Terry's dedication and attention to detail, much of Scouting's history might have gone untold and perhaps lost forever. With a collection of such historical significance, we asked Terry if he has a favorite Eagle Scout medal.
Well, the one that's the most prized and cherished is my medal. I've put that in, and it's got my name on it, and it's fun to be able to have my medal in the display so that people can say, well, yeah, he not only is about Eagles, but he is one. But probably the best piece that's in the display is the merit badge sash from the 1924 World Jamboree. It was an attempt on the part of the Boy Scouts for the first time to make everybody look uniform. So all the boys got a new uniform too, and then they got a merit badge sash. For the first time, there was no merit badge sashes prior to that. They wore all their merit badges on sleeves at that time. What's unique about the sash is that the merit badges, instead of being on the sash like yours are today, they're actually sewn together and then made a part of the fabric of the sash itself. The fun thing is to watch a father bring his son in and walk over and say, "That's my Eagle. That's what mine looked like." And they could pick it out, and then their son could see it and say, "Well, I hope that you're going to get," and there was that kind of interplay that would go on.
Today's gathering marked another historic event in Scouting, for it was this day that Reverend Dr. Terry L. Grove was awarded the Distinguished Eagle Scout Award. Established in 1969, the Distinguished Eagle Scout Award acknowledges Eagle Scouts who have received extraordinary national-level recognition, fame, or eminence within their field, and have a strong record of voluntary service within their community.
We are so fortunate to have Dr. Grove as a member of our community and the Central Florida Council, and for his continuous service to scouting in our country. God bless America, and God bless Dr. Terry Grove. Thank you.
In 1956, when I got my Eagle, I was learning the skills that I needed to be able to operate and live in the 1950s and the 1960s. And I learned what I needed, and it was good. My son got his Eagle in 1983, and what he learned and what he did as an Eagle Scout in '83 was different than what I did. but it was the skills that he needed to live in a world of 1983. And they have served him well. And the young men that are getting the Eagle in 2010, 2011 are doing things that we never did. They weren't part of our requirements. Scott didn't do them in 83, I didn't do them in the 50s. But what they're learning is the skills that they need to live in 2011. Eagle Scouts are just Eagle Scouts. And it doesn't matter when we got the award. What it means is that we have prepared ourselves well to live in the world that we live in. Put your arms out and embrace all these young men that get their Eagle Award, because all of them for generations have done it and done it well.
From everyone at the Boy Scouts of America, thank you and congratulations to Reverend Dr. Terry Grove.